very excited to be here with Lindsey Boylan. Tell us what your feelings are about this campaign and what your role has been in this campaign.
It's been the highest of high and the lowest of low and back to the highest of high. So originally my goal was to defeat Cuomo and just to get this monster out of the race so women and survivors across this country didn't think that abusers would win. Just New Yorkers didn't think abusers would win. But then I began to see how incredible Zohran and his campaign is, and then I really wanted him to win. And taxing the rich, fast and free buses, freezing the rent, universal childcare, these are all things that really matter to me and I think to New Yorkers, and that's why he's winning. And so it came from anti-Cuomo to great pro-Zohran.
Right. So yeah, I think for a lot of people, this was almost like a protest thing that turned into an affirmative support.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For me, yes.
Yeah. So what do you want people to know about being harassed? What do you want women to know, or anyone who's been harassed, like what you dealt with? What do you think that people should know about how to, like, what to do about it, basically?
A few things. It's not just about the powerful abuser, it's about the powerful system. When I came forward, his entire staff, the New York media elite, helped smear me, create lies and smears about me. So it's not just, it's just more for everyone else. Survivors know exactly what I've been through because they've been through it too. Everyone else needs to know that it's entire systems of abuse that needs to be dismantled, and that we're going to do it. I keep getting asked the question of, is Me Too dead? No, it's not dead. I have never had more powerful support networks than survivors, men and women. And they've been with me the entire way. Even very famous people, you wouldn't know their names, who told me that they're survivors. So this movement is not going away. And abuse of women and people is abuse of power. It's all the same thing. So if a man like Cuomo does it to women, he does it to everyone. And I think we saw that with his COVID dealings, his book deal, his ethics issues with the Boylan Commission, his taking money away from New York for upstate, his screwing over the MTA, all of it. Abusers abuse power in every way.
Yeah, exactly. And what is next for you? What are you working on?
I don't know yet. I mean, my big thing was making sure Zohran got elected. And now without knowing what I'm doing next, I really want him to be a success.
Okay,
say
great.
that.
Well, maybe he can name you to some position. What could you be? Like,
it's too early.
Abuse prevention, abuse, harassment, anti-harassment czar.
There you go.
So yeah. Well, thank you so much for everything that you've done, and I'm sure you get told a lot that you're an inspiration. Do you get told that?
Occasionally.
Yeah, that must be great.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Lindsey.
What are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm thinking of taking Zohran and getting him in the region to be a politician at ours as well.
That's all I need.
Rania Khalek.
Hey, Katie Halper.
How's it going? What are you doing here?
Am I looking at you or am I looking at your camera?
Whatever. It's
All
up
right,
to you.
cool,
You're a pro.
cool. Man, the electricity you feel in the city about the excitement about this guy, it's intense. I've never felt anything like it. It definitely has a Bernie feel to it. It has an AOC feel to it. But there's also something more to it. There's a radical edge to it that's a little bit different. So really excited to see where this goes. And I think the question on everybody's mind after today, if Zohran does win, which it seems like he will be if he's able to deliver on his promises.
Right.
And that's going to be, I think, have a lot to do with if the movement that got him to where he is now continues to hold him accountable, because he's going to be surrounded by powerful people. The ruling class is going to come down hard from him on both sides of the aisle. You're going to have the centrist Democrats coming in on him, including the governor of New York. And you're going to have the NYPD coming in on him. You're going to have all these suits inside the Democratic Party coming in on him, in addition to the billionaires, in addition to these like fascist Republicans. And so the only way he's going to be able to get anything done is if he can say, hey, there's like 1 million people in the streets who are gonna have our heads if I don't actually raise taxes on corporations. So let's see what happens. But people today, I think it's gonna be a pep rally. It's gonna be celebration, because in a really, really dark moment in this country, this is like that little light that we're seeing take place. And it's not just because Zohran's charismatic and likable. It's because he's talking about socialist policies, and there are people behind him who are so excited about the idea of socialism. That's why the nation and the world are watching this election.
Hi, I'm Meghnad. I'm a reporter for Documented and Dropsite News, independent journalist. Now you have a lot of election analysts also sort of looking at the demographics who voted. So in terms of early voting, we saw a huge turnout for 18 to 29-year-old voters who crossed that total amount of votes cast in 2021 during early voting itself. So, and with 30 to 39-year-old voters also, they were almost up there as well. So young voters, again, we've seen in the primaries, have turned out in large numbers from Mamdani.
Yes.
Again, a very, very good look for the Mamdani campaign.
All right, Hasan, thank you so much for talking to me. I got to say something. I was here when we learned that he united. And I have to say, I have goosebumps and tears in my eyes. I did not expect it. Did you expect to be on this fight like you were?
I mean, I expected him to win, yeah, but I was very anxious up until the very last moment. I've been hurt before. So, February 2020, Bernie Sanders, Nevada. We've all fucking been there, okay? He actually wins the Nevada caucus, the Nevada primaries, and then what came after that was both COVID and also devastation. That's reclined. Have me on your podcast. I can't be bust out. That can't be the only motherfucker that has me on New York Times. But yeah, it's bullshit. That's all I gotta say.
And did you think that you would bring this season as quickly as people to get? Like, I mean, not to sound funny, but I didn't think that someone to win this quickly.
Things are moving at an alarming pace, Kevin. But it is directly a consequence of how angry people are.
What ratified you really quickly?
Healthcare. Yeah, I already hated America's actions in the Middle East. I grew up in Turkey. But healthcare is when I was like, oh, this shit's flawed enough.
All right, so any words you want to say to the people watching?
Always maintain revolutionary optimism. Do not succumb to nihilism. It's incremental changes like this that you can't even fathom will play a formative role in the real change that is necessary so that we can all live in an egalitarian society.
Yeah, also, as a Jew, I just want to say, Jonathan Greenblatt, I know you don't know who I am, but you know who this guy is. And every time you open your mouth, you make me feel safe, Jonathan Greenblatt. And Hasan makes me safe.
Yeah, fuck you, Jonathan.
Yeah, fuck you. You hate Palestinians, but you're also a Jonathan for the Jews. So, all right.
I didn't say that.
No, I did.
Very inappropriate for me to say.
Very inappropriate, yeah.